What's up, guys? Colton, Lindsay here with Fearless Agent Live, coming at you, talking about some really important stuff that's going to change your entire real estate life, okay? So if you guys are new to Fearless Agent, drop a 1 in the comments down below. If you are a part of the community for a while and you've seen us, drop a 2 in the comments, and drop a 3 if you've heard of me before. I'd love to know who knows me and who doesn't know me. If you're watching this recorded on my YouTube channel, my podcast, subscribe now. Click that subscribe button. I want to share with you guys 3 things. Now, these are really, really important things that every successful Fearless Agent student that I've met have in common, okay? Because there's obviously a lot of you guys that are Fearless Agent reach out to me, and a lot of you that are not Fearless Agents reach out to me asking, well, Colton, what's the next most important step? What do you think, give me some feedback, what should I do? And I appreciate y'all reaching out to me. I just want to love you and serve you and help you, okay? But those that are not yet students, and even those that are students but not quite as successful as they want to be, there's 3 things that you got to connect. And a lot of times students will connect 1 or 2 of them, but it's the 3rd thing that really gets into motion. But it only happens after you start with the first thing. So here's number 1. Here's the number 1 thing that every Fearless Agent student has in common is they actually mustered up the guts to get started and signed up for Fearless Agent coaching, right? Because there are so many different coaching programs out there, platforms out there, but the first and most important step for every successful Fearless Agent is you got to get started in the community. You actually got to go put your money in, put your credit card in, and get started, and start with the coaching platform. Get the at-home study materials, get the presentations, get the audios, and start learning it, okay? Here's the second most important step, and I should say, here's the second most in common thing that all those people that are successful had in common, is that they typically didn't have a lot of money when they got started, when they signed up for Fearless Agent. Meaning, I know some of you students out there literally missed mortgage payments just so you could get the sign-up fee paid. Myself personally, when I started, I literally borrowed $1,000 from my sister. So every time I'm talking to people that actually don't act to get signed up and they say, hey, I don't have the money, I say, dude, I didn't either. I borrowed the money, and look at where I turned out. Now, it didn't happen overnight, but I've been working on this for a decade now, 12 years, right? And this is what I've been able to do with a business that's growing multiple 6 figures in real estate, over 500,000 in just my real estate sales business, plus launched other businesses because of what I was able to learn through the science of sales. So that would be the second most common thing, is most people that have success as Fearless Agent students, they didn't have a lot of money when they decided to take their money and sign up. They usually borrowed it from somewhere else to actually put their credit card information and get signed up and started, right? And that means because they faced that fear, and when they faced that fear, they broke through and they said, you know what? I have nothing to lose and I have everything to gain. But here's the 3rd step. The 3rd step that every Fearless Agent that is successful has. And this separates, well, obviously, if you didn't do step 1, didn't sign up, that's your biggest mistake, right? But the next mistake is if you did sign up and you didn't get the success that you're looking for, it's this key element. So if you are successful, congratulations, because you're doing this. If you're not quite successful yet, this is the thing to listen to so you can apply it. It's to take action quickly no matter what the result is. It's to get detached from the result. I remember there was times in my career where I literally would go on 15 appointments straight without getting a contract signed. Do you think that after 15 listing appointments you tend to get a little doubtful, a little disappointed, a little stressed out, a little frustrated that you're not getting the deals, not getting paid? Right, but I kept moving forward. I kept this idea of correct and continue. And how did I correct and continue? I said, well, what would Bob do? I called Bob up and I said, hey, here's the listing appointment. Here's what I went through. Here's what happened. I didn't get the signature. What do I got to change? What's the next important step for me to get better at? Okay, so I see these people, the 3rd thing they have in common is they execute without regards to what the result's going to be. They get a listing appointment set. They're like, oh, hey, I don't have to get ready to get cold calling. I don't have to wait for my mojo to get started on calling. I'm just going to start it right now. They get an appointment set. They don't have to have the listing presentation memorized. They just have to have some key points and enough of a little bit of information. And guess what? They go apply it. They learn from it, and then they go on to the next one. And they've studied between the first presentation and the second presentation, and they've added a little bit more to that. And then the second one, maybe they strike out there too, but between the second and the third one, they add a little bit more, right? The point is they execute quickly with what information information they have and they don't wait to get a little bit better. They go and do it and get a little bit better because they took action. And then after a while, it builds off of it, and next thing you know, you're earning multiple six figures because you acted, you got into motion, you picked up the phone, you made the prospecting calls, you set the appointment, you embarrassed yourself along the way over and over again. That's what I did. That's what I still do. That's the secret to my success, is to continually embarrass myself from going after it, even though I know I'm going to probably say the wrong thing, I'm going to do the wrong thing, I'm going to make a mistake. But guess what? Sooner or later, I'll start to get just a little bit better. I'll learn to ask the better question. I'll learn to give them the pen a little bit more clearly. I'll learn to look them in the eyes more often during my presentation. But more importantly, I'm going to be slowing down. I'm going to keep the tempo. I'm going to follow the context of the presentation and the scripts that allow me to get the signature. And that's the entire difference between the successful fearless agents and those that aren't quite as successful as they want to be, and definitely those that are just not successful at all. Step one, go sign up for Fearless Agents. Step two, go get started even if you don't have money. If you want to be successful, you will find or create a way. That's what winners do. They find or create a way. So quit with all these excuses that I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough closings, or where am I going to do it? Dude, that's your problem. You need to get into a place you can get some money so you get rid of these lame excuses. And then number three is act even when you're afraid, without regards to what the result's going to be. Focus on that input and improving the input over and over. Thanks for watching, guys. Go to fearlessagent.com. If you enjoyed this video today, create any value for you guys, looks like we got a bunch of people on, go ahead and share yes in the comments below. Also share in the comments below what questions you might have for me that I can address for you, because it's right now, gang, what you do between now and the end of the year that will determine the last half of your first quarter. See, your first quarter is going to be what your first quarter is going to be, dependent on what you've already done in October, November. We've got 1 month and we've got some choices. We can get distracted from the holidays, or we can get really focused on when we are working and really focused on when we are enjoying the holidays and execute at a higher level. And remember, be detached from the outcome. All right, gang, we'll see you later. Go sign up for Fearless Agent right now. Do it. Think about, where can I get my next appointment? Is it calling that FSBO back again? Is it going and knocking that door? Is it asking 3, 4, 5, 6 times for the appointment? Where is it you can get the very next appointment today, right now? Who can you call? Who can you get in touch with? So get obsessed with setting appointments. Cool?